Good early evening, YouTubers. Welcome back to another episode of Shop Talk with Brett. And this evening, Shop Talk with Brett is not in his own shop. We are up at my cousin's right now. Remember, several videos back, I spoke of the snowblower video, Craftsman snowblower then and now, and I said that the newer of the two Craftsmans belonged to my cousin. Well, she's going to be a quick guest here on Shop Talk with Brett. Meet cousin Linda.
Hi.
That's my cousin Linda there. And this unboxing is actually going to be hers. And I thought it would only be right, since she's a guest on Shop Talk with Brett and it's her machine, we're going to do this together. Anyway, what we have in front of us is the Ego 21-inch self-propelled rear bag brushless mower. Includes 2 batteries, a charger. The batteries are 5 amp hour. The model number of this mower is a LM2142 SP. And the reason that she is getting this mower is because it is replacing that. Now, that there is a Craftsman 40 volt 20-inch push mower, and there's nothing wrong with the mower, however, there's something wrong with the batteries. They're not holding the charge the way they do. They don't recharge fully, and the batteries are obsolete. So we say goodbye to that. We're going to say hello to this. So we're going to get started unboxing this, and we're going to get it out and take a look at it, and we'll do a little comparison with that. So without further ado, Linda, do the honors. Look what we got there. Staples.
I don't see staples. I see some strong glue.
Boy, they definitely wanted to make sure that that didn't come open, didn't they?
You should have opened the bottom. It was open.
I seen where the bottom was partially open. That's why I turned it right side up very gingerly. I didn't want that mower falling on my foot. There you go. Now let's see what we got here. Okay. She did the initial cut. We got a battery out of there. Right here, I'll come to the camera. There's one of the batteries right there. 56 volt, 5 amp hour, Ego battery. The beauty part about these Ego batteries is they work with all the Ego tools. We're doing an unboxing within an unboxing. It's even got an indicator on the top. It's got 2 bars on it, which means that'll be enough we could actually turn this thing on. All right, we've got one.
Those are kind of heavy too.
Yeah, they're big. They're bigger than what's in that thing.
A lot bigger.
So we'll sit that right here. And we should have another one. And we do. This must be a special battery. It's got its own little
Egg crate.
egg crate. Yeah, egg crate. There you go. Got its own egg crate. Linda's operating the camera right now. And here is the second battery. Numero 2. And it has, see the thing to check the power, it's a nice big button. 2 bars.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, we've got 2 batteries. We have instructions. Make sure you read them. We have the chute. This can side discharge or rear discharge. You put this on in place of the bag and it'll throw it out the back to the side. We have that.
Is that other square thing on the end there, is that the charger?
This is the charger.
Okay.
This is the Ego charger. This one sits upright. It doesn't lay down like the Craftsman one. Cord comes out the back. Now I'm not sure whether this can charge 1 or 2 batteries at a time. It looks like 1.
I was gonna say, it doesn't look, it's not big enough to
Now
do
this is
two.
this will do 1. So there's the charger. Let's set it in the egg crate. This is the frame for the bag. This is the bag itself. And I will quickly put that together for you. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
You just simply slide the frame slide the bag over the frame, as I've done here. And then you simply, I'll do it up here so the camera can see me. Okay, all you do now is just clip things together. Very much like a Troy-Bilt bag.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's a good thing.
Okay.
These bags, generally, when you assemble them, they're pretty much, if you've done one, you've done them all. The concept is the same. We do that. We come over here and rinse and repeat. rinse and repeat. I'm going to come up here to the side here. As I said before, rinse and repeat. Now the one on the top here has 2 spaces because you got to dodge that bracket in the middle. And in the middle. And guess what you got, Linda? A bag. We have a bag. Now we have fun. Styrofoam. Okay, well, as you see here, we've got it actually out of the box now. And what we're going to do now, I believe, to straighten this handle, there's a lever right here. You press it in, and this comes pre-assembled, and you can stand it up. Now, I'm going to point a feature out to you here, Linda. This mower will not turn on unless this handle is extended. You have these little clips on the side here. You open them just like this. The handle extends. And then you do that. And you do that. Let's go over the basic controls here. This mower, to actually turn it on, you have to hold this button down right here. Then the mower will turn on. This is what engages your self-propelled. Hear the click, little switch. And this lever right here, if you can come over here and get a picture of that. This is your speed control. All the way back, you see it's at slow. All the way up, it's fast. And as you can see, it's variable. So you can adjust it to your walking speed. This has indicators on it. Now we'll come down here to the mower itself. Take the plastic off the top. Battery compartment is right here. And your batteries just slide in up here and up here. There's release buttons to take them off. You know, to release them. They sit in there and you'll push them down, you hear them click. And then when you want to pull them out, you will push the button down and lift it out of there. This mower also has headlights on the front. Right here, and right here, I believe. Yeah, they're right here. So for somebody that wants to mow at night, they can. We've got a sign. The power of 2 batteries. Yeah, this came from Lowe's. 2 batteries and the charger, as you saw earlier. Up here on the handle, if I can find it, is the switch somewhere for the headlights. We'll have to consult the owner's manual for that. I'm not sure. This talks about the drive control here.
Maybe they're just automatically on.
No. You could turn them off and on somehow. Have to look at the book. But anyway, the mulch plug is pre-installed. So what you would do, the back door raises up just like this. And it slides out. The bag will fit on. We'll put the mulch plate over here temporarily.
Can you use that with the bag? Or not?
I don't think you could put the bag on, but it won't bag with this in it.
Okay.
It'll be in mulch mode. This just blocks the
Yeah.
exit where the
Okay.
grass would go.
I had one of them for the Craftsman too, and I never used it.
Okay, we're gonna put the bag on it. We'll show you what she looks like with the bag on. Raise up the back door. Grab the bag. There's two places that this sits. Just like that. Ta-da! This thing doesn't necessarily need to be on there.
Definitely doesn't need to be on there.
No, it looks tacky.
Well, it's not meant to stay on.
No.
We'll get the scissors.
No, it's actually glued.
I don't know where they get their glue.
I don't know, but I'd like to have glue like that. Yeah. Well, what's Eco good for? Well, I got good glue. Well, what do you think?
Think I'm gonna like it.
Well, we're going to turn it on here in a second. We got enough charge here. There's a single lever right here that does your height adjustment. To do the batteries, simply raise the lid. One.
That's a charger.
That's a charger.
It's in the box right next to your foot.
This is raw footage, unrehearsed. And number two.
I'm going to be interested in seeing how easy that comes out, because the batteries, you don't have to do it now, but the batteries for that Craftsman are horrible to get out. I have to use a big screwdriver to pry it out.
These ones, all you do is push the button and it'll...
Yeah, I know. Same thing for the Craftsman, so it says. But it's in there so tight. Yeah. Yeah, that looks easy. Let's turn it on and listen to it.
Okay, before you go to actually turn this on, flip it over, because as you see here, they do have tape to hold that.
The blade.
And the blade, and we'll look at that. This has a single blade, and it is very sharp. But we're going to turn it on in a minute, but before we do that, carefully take the tape off. Make sure she rotates around. We've got the batteries in here. I will muscle it over. Now, contact.
Sounds pretty good.
Okay, now that we've got this unboxed and we figured out the headlights, and the headlight switch is on the back of the battery compartment here, right here where my finger is, but look at the lights on the front. Those are actually pretty bright. Okay, now we're going to do a little quick comparison now that we've got both mowers side by side, and we're going to do a sound comparison. This is the Craftsman, the 40-volt push mower. And
10
one of the
years
big
old.
differences, what's that?
It's 10 years old.
This is 10 years old. She bought this in 2014. In fact, I believe that I helped unbox this mower when she got it. I just didn't have my YouTube channel then. One thing you'll notice off the get-go, I'll lean it back so you can see. You've got two small blades on that versus the Ego with a single high lift blade. But the comparison here we're going to do, listen to the sound. First, let's do the Ego. Which is fairly quiet. Now, this being a twin blade and an older machine, this shows you how times have changed. Listen to this. Headphone users, lower your volume. Big difference in sound volume. And as you can see, the Ego, you notice this, Linda? The Ego has a much bigger bag.
Mm-hmm.
The Ego, actually, balanced-wise, the Ego is slightly heavier but better balanced. You've got 8-inch wheels on the front and 9-inch wheels on the rear, plus this is self-propelled. That lever right here. And this will self-propel even without the blades going. So if you wanted to just move it, you can. And it does sound like a Power Wheels, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Where this, strictly a pusher. This replaces that. So we say bye-bye to Craftsman. Hello, Ego. Big difference between 10 years, how the battery-powered lawn equipment has evolved. More power. I think this has more power, and this will do like this one does. When you get under a load, it'll kick it up higher, so you're not running high speed all the time. And I'm sure there's a way to switch it. I'm not sure on this one. I know that some models you can, but you get 80 minutes of run time on the Eco, on the 256 volt 5 amp hour batteries. I can't remember what the run time on this was. Linda, maybe you might remember. How long did you get on the two batteries? Because this had one big and one small battery.
I don't know, maybe an hour.
So you'll get maybe another 20 minutes more on this. Not only that, the batteries on this, from what the book says, these batteries will charge in 40 minutes. This took what, a couple hours to charge the batteries fully? Which, 10 years later, they don't. That's the reason this is in the picture. Okay, folks, we conclude this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you're going to comment, keep the comments respectable. And Linda, once again, thank you for being on Shop Talk with Brett. And thank you for working as my cameraman here for this so that we could do this. And most importantly, everybody, put your trust in the Lord. We'll talk on the next video. Shop Talk with Brett, signing out.